this did not update. Let's update this really quick. Just a second. There we go. And hello everybody, it is I, Granorite, and here we are back with another episode of a Let's Play Pokemon Crystal with our next Gen 2 type challenge of Poison type, our final Poison type team, which is going to be Vileplume, Venusaur, and Weezing. So we are going to do what we do most episodes. We'll start off by getting this team up to level 7, reading some Pokemon biologies, and then moving onwards. So we're going to start off here with Oddish, who is medium slow leveling rate. Oddish is a Pokemon that resembles a blue plant bulb or a root vegetable. It has a round body, beady red eyes, a small mouth, and ovid feet. 5 large green leaves sprout from its head. As demonstrated in the anime, these leaves are prehensile and can be used to scale vertical surfaces and catch light objects. Known by the scientific name Odium wondrous, Oddish lives in grasslands. A nocturnal Pokemon, Oddish buries its sensitive body in the ground during the day to avoid the sun and fool predators. If its leaves are pulled in this state, it will respond by shrieking horribly. It starts to move when it begins absorbing moonlight, which it uses to grow. Oddish will wander up to 1,000 feet or 300 meters during the night to scatter its seeds and find a nutrient-rich patch of soil on which to plant itself. The more fertile the earth, the glossier its leaves will be. It is thought that its feet will become like tree roots while planted. In Generation 1, Petal Dance was its signature move. And our Gen 2 Pokedex information for Oddish, Gold says, awakened by moonlight, it roams actively at night. In the day, it stays quietly underground. Silver says, if exposed by moonlight, it starts to move. It roams far and wide at night to scatter its seeds. During the day, it stays in the cold underground to avoid the sun. It grows by bathing in moonlight. And as you saw at level 7 there, we learned Sweet Scent. We're going to swap now and put Koffing up front. And get ourselves back to the other route. After I get the team up to level 7, I will read their movesets that I have picked for everybody. But with this team, it's not a very fast team. Venusaur is actually the fastest on our team, with Weezing being the slowest. And then Weezing is got our physical defense, while Venusaur and Vileplume both have our special defense. Alright, let's heal up really quick. Alright, we have a hop up here. So, Koffing, which is a medium fast level rate Pokemon. Koffing is a spherical Pokemon filled with toxic gases. It has vacant eyes and a wide mouth that usually has 2 pointed teeth in the upper jaw. However, a full set of teeth has been seen in the anime. Below its face is a cream-colored skull and crossbones marking. Several geyser-like protrusions, which usually release a mustard-colored gas, cover this Pokemon's body. Koffing's purple skin is very thin, and overinflation can cause it to explode. Koffing creates gases within its body by mixing toxins with garbage and produces more gas in higher temperatures. These gases are malodorous, and cause sniffles, coughs, and teary eyes to those around them. The gases are also lighter than air, allowing Koffing to hover. When agitated, it creates a more toxic gas and expels it through the holes in its body. As shown in the anime, Koffing's gas can be ignited by fire or electricity. It feeds on the fumes of raw, rotting trash found in gas dumps and polluted air. Koffing at one point was plentiful in Galar due to factories and is mostly found in urban areas. Koffing and its evolution Wheezing are the only Pokemon known. Oh, that's for later gens. I'm not going to worry about that. In our Gen 2 Pokedex information for Koffing, Gold says its thin, flimsy body is filled with gases that cause constant sniffles, coughs, and teary eyes. Silver says the poisonous gases it contains are a bit lighter than air, keeping it slightly airborne. And Crystal says if one gets close enough to it when it expels poisonous gas, the gas swirling inside it can be seen. Red's Espeon and Blue's Alakazam are going to be tough for this team. You are correct. Psychic types are going to be our bane for this team, I do believe. Fast Psychic versus slow Poison is not a good combo. That is correct. We have a solution for Steel type, which I will tell you whenever we get to our movesets. We may not have that solution in place by the time we face Jasmine, but we will afterwards for sure. Come on. Steelix is part ground, so grass will help. That is true. That is true. We'll just tackle through the Weedle because we can't poison it. Alright, there's level 7 for Koffing. And last but not least, we have Bulbasaur. Alright, Bulbasaur is medium-slow leveling rate, same as Oddish. Bulbasaur is a small quadrupedal amphibian Pokemon that has blue-green skin with darker patches. It has red eyes with white pupils, pointed ear-like structures on top of its head, and a short, blunt snout with a wide mouth. A pair of small, pointed teeth are visible in the upper jaw when its mouth is open. Each of its thick legs ends with 3 sharp claws. On Bulbasaur's back is a green plant bulb, which has grown from a seed planted there at birth. The bulb also conceals 2 slender, tentacle-like vines, and it provides it with energy through photosynthesis as well as from nutrient-rich seeds contained within. As mentioned in the anime, starter Pokemon are raised by breeders to be distributed to new trainers. Having been domesticated from birth, Bulbasaur is regarded as both a rare and well-behaved Pokemon. It is known to be extremely loyal, even after long-term abandonment. Bulbasaur in the anime have demonstrated a nurturing instinct towards young, weaker Pokemon, one individual even using its vines to pick up a crying Pokemon, gently rocking it back and forth through the air while seeing a Bulbasaur. It is found in grasslands and forests throughout the Kanto region. However, due to Bulbasaur's status as a starter Pokemon, it is hard to come by in the wild and generally found under the ownership of a trainer. It has been observed that Bulbasaur's bulb will flash blue when it's ready to evolve. If it does not want to evolve, it struggles to resist the transformation. Many Bulbasaur gather every year in a hidden garden in Kanto to evolve into Ivysaur in a ceremony led by a Venusaur. In our Gen 2 Pokedex information, Gold says the seed on its back is filled with nutrients. The seed grows steadily larger as its body grows. Silver says it carries a seed on its back from birth. As it grows older, the seed also grows larger. And Crystal says while it is young, it uses the nutrients that are stored in seeds on its back in order to grow. And that is our information on Bulbasaur. So now I'm sure the part that you all have been waiting for, movesets. Let's talk movesets for this team. So I'm thinking, Venusaur is going to know Headbutt, Leech Seed, Toxic, and Razor Leaf. And we're going to make it just this beast of, damage over time. Vileplume is going to know Petal Dance, Sludge Bomb, I think Stun Spore, and then hopefully we're going to get a good hidden power with our Vileplume. We'll have to see. If not, we'll figure out what else we want to put in place of that. And then Wheezy, we're going to have no Sludge, Smoke Screen, Rollout, and Fire Blast. And Fire Blast will be our kind of ace in the hole for Steel types with Wheezy, hopefully. That is what we're looking at moveset-wise for this team. Alright, we got Leech Seed with Bulbasaur already. Okay, that's a good set of moves. I agree. With what we had available for this team, I think that's the best that we can come up with. Alright, we're going to swap Oddish up. Weezing doesn't have too many good moves to choose from. It learns, like, Thunder and Fire Blast, but it doesn't have a good special. As for its, like, specific moveset, I mean, unless we wanted to teach it, like, Self-Destructed Explosion and take things out but not get experience for it, we could do that. Return is also a good option. That is a great point, Crescenabon. We might teach that to our Venusaur in place of Headbutt then. Or we could teach it to our Weezing. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what we're wanting to do. Weezing has good attack, and its special attack is just a bit under, so it's not too much lower. Yeah, its biggest issue that Weezing has is it has low special defense, and it's slow. It also doesn't have a very high HP stat either. Yeah, we just... its special defense isn't good, and we don't mention its speed. Pace 60. Alright, let's swap back over to Oddish. But we will find a way to get past our our issue Pokemon. We as we have with every team thus far, if we can beat water Pokemon with the Steelix, Rhydon, and Golem, we can beat Psychic Pokemon with this team. When you played Gen 1 and finally used one, you were surprised about how high its defense was. Yeah, it's like top 10 for Gen 1. It has got really stacked defense. We speed through this fight. Yep, never had a team that you couldn't beat the game with. That's right. That is right. Alright. Let's heal up. Get our team up to level 9. The Bell Sprout. Koffing learned Smog already. Excellent. We'll throw a Leech Seed on this Pidgey. Get us some Geodudes in here, hopefully. Not Zubats. One more. Alright, let's swap up Koffing. We're going to have to see if we can get some experience on Oddish while we're in here, just because Oddish is gonna lag behind otherwise. I think what we'll do, switch it in here. So I'm going to use Smog just instead of Poison Gas, because we should be able to get a poison on it. There we go. Even though we had to use a potion there, it's still worth it just to get the experience on Oddish. Because Oddish is not going to have a fun time in the Sprout Tower either. Just because of its current moveset. Can we just straight take out a Pidgey with Oddish? We're gaining one back? Probably not. Let's swap Bulbasaur up. Or with Bugsy. But I forget what level it learns Acid, but I think it's later. You are right, though. So let's Leech Seed. Alright, that got Oddish to level 10, which is what we really wanted. Level 23, it learns Acid. Okay, wow. Then yeah, we probably won't have anything good for Oddish use against Bugsy. We're going to start with Bulbasaur up front. I need to give berries to the team. Berries are critical in this fight. And that's the next damage dealing move that learns. At least it'll learn some powders. Alright. Faulkner time. Alright, so we're going to start off by dropping a Leech Seed on this Pidgey. Then we're going to swap over to our Koffing. And then we're going to Poison Gas it. Hopefully. Excellent. That's all I really wanted from Koffing. We're going to swap back to Bulbasaur. Alright, now hopefully we're going to do the same thing to this Pidgeotto. So we need to Leech Seed it first. Gust is going to hurt. And we fail the Leech Seed. Now see, that's not good. Now Koffing can take some gusts. He's got the defense. Poison Leech Seed combo is always awesome. Yes, it is. Now we're going to heal here from our berry. I'm surprised he's not using Mud Slap with Pidgeotto. We're going to take advantage of this, though. We're going to use a potion here on Koffing. This should take it down, assuming we hit with the tackle. It does get a critical hit on us. Oh, we don't even need it. Poison does it for us. So we're just thinking with Gen 3 abilities. You're right! You're right! Alright. We can teach Mud Slap for the time being to Bulbasaur in place of Growl. We got some berries we can give back to the Poke. Alright, let's get the egg. We don't even have to deposit anybody because we have a 3-man team. Alright, we're just going to speed through the Bellsprouts because we're just going to tackle them. We'll see if we can switch in Oddish on the Hoots. Get some experience there. It's going to be really nice against the water Pokemon and the rock Pokemon that we face on the way to Azalea. We shouldn't have like really any issues leveling this team up. Not that I could think of. We're going to come out of here with everybody at level 11, I think. Maybe even more. Because we're going to hit a level 11 on our 2 Bellsprout fighters from this. We still have 4 more Bellsprouts to fight. So let's use Koffing first, and we're going to Poison Gas this Hoot-Hoot, and then we're going to swap to Oddish. Then we'll swap up Koffing. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I guess not. I don't think so. Poison gas it. There we go. Ooh, that's hurting. Alright, we get Flash. Okay. Let's swap up Oddish. Koffing, actually, no, that's not true. Gloom into Vileplume is going to be our final evolution, because we're not going to do that until it learns Petal Dance. We'll give the Miracle Seed to Oddish. Then I have a Paralyzed Cure Berry. We'll give that to Koffing. So our evolutions will go Bulbasaur to Ivysaur, Oddish to Gloom, or Ivysaur to Venusaur, Koffing to Weezing, and then Gloom to Vileplume. There's a level up for Oddish. Leech Life. At least it's not using Supersonic. We can't poison the poison Pokemon, so we're just going to tackle through. Man, it really is dropping our defense on that Koffing. we'll swap Oddish up next for some water Pokemon fights. Absorb ya, Poliwag. Look at that, we're just gonna get a level up here shortly. That'll match Oddish up with the other two. And then we'll just keep Oddish up front until we get level 13. We're just gonna speed through the Magikarp fight. Alright, now we do have to watch out for this Golding, because it does no peck. 10 damage. See, that's pretty good. But we'll heal a bunch of that back. Critical hit. Oh, we'll heal all of it back. And we're gonna have like minimal grass training to do with this team, which is gonna be nice. Vine Whip. Alright, we're gonna swap Koffing up and go heal. Man, our Smogs are just not hitting. Like, I know it's got lower accuracy, but I don't remember it being that low. We always seem to get hit by Smogs and then poisoned immediately. Yeah, Smog doesn't hit, unless it's targeting us. And then it always hits and it always poisons. Poison gas doesn't hit. Nothing hits. Alright, so heal again. And then we'll swap up Bulbasaur. Yep, opponent's Smog will poison 100% of the time. You are correct. Alright, we have an Onix here. Vine Whip. Oh, it's fast. It's a fast Onix. Now it is a fainted Onix. Almost got a level and a half from that. Alright, let's swap up Oddish. Ba-boom. This will get Oddish to 14. Very nice. And it learned Poison Powder. Alright, well, we're going to have our Koffing fight these two Koffings that we're coming up against. There'll be an Orb Bash Off. I should use my Repel. We're just going to speed through this, as it's just going to be tackles. Okay. Swap up Bulbasaur. Bind with that Slowpoke. Then we'll swap up Koffing. Get Swift and X Defend. Now, I don't think anybody on this team can learn Swift. Nope. And that Repel's already done. We have poisoned the Vulpix. Should be using Ember and not Quick Attack. But, the AI, what do you know? 2 damage. Do I have a potion in here? I do. Alright, we're gonna swap up Oddish. Absorb this Geodude. Got him. And then we're going to swap to Koffing for the Machop. We're going to try to poison it. Oh yeah. Not very effective, and we have high defense. This Machop is not going to have a good day. Surprisingly, Koffing's faster than it right now. Good critical hit. But this will level us up to 14. You got more zip than me. Let's heal up. Let's hop into this mart, and we are going to sell this antidote, and this X accuracy, and this X attack, and this X defend, and these 6 Pokeballs, and Swift. What do we got left, you ask? Nothing. Alright, we're gonna keep Oddish up front. Couple Rattatas here. Quick attack, bam! Oh, pretty good health back. Almost gets the level up. So that means this Rattata will push us over the edge. Yeah, that's up to 15. Good critical hit, though. Alright, we're gonna swap up Bulbasaur. We're gonna tackle the Zubat. It confused us, but we have a Bitter Berry. That's why Bulbasaur went up first. And we're going to Leech Seed this Ekans. With decent damage. Alright. Vine Whip. Ooh, it survived. Do it again. Leech Seed this Zubat. Leech Life's us, and we'll just Leech Seed it right back. Misses the Supersonic. There we go. Bulbasaur is trying to learn Poison Powder. We're gonna pass for now. We'll wait till it gets to Toxic, but we're gonna keep Mudslap because it'll be nice against certain Pokemon that we fight throughout the game. Swap to our Koffing. Tackle away, boy. We are confused. We are confused no more. Good job, Koffing. Alright, now we're gonna have the Koffing fight of the century. Level 14 Koffing versus level 14 Koffing. Place your bets. If this other Koffing uses anything but Tackle, we have the advantage. Because remember, we can't... Like, Smog is not very effective. It will do, like, a teeny bit of damage. We cannot be affected by Poison Gas. Alright, it is faster than us. So it does have the advantage there. Aha, he missed! Koffing will Koffing will win. Very good for Shinamon. And Koffing strikes back with another tackle, and then Koffing comes back with a tackle back. Oh! Win will end! We have pulled ahead with the HP lead because of that miss. And Koffing comes back with another tackle. Oh, and Koffing gets back up and tackles back. What will Koffing do next? Oh, it was a critical hit, Koffing! Comes back and hits with a tackle. And Koffing comes back with another tackle. And Koffing goes down. The victor is Koffing. Wow. Kind of reminds me of that anime fight with the Metapods doing hardening against each other. At least this one ended. Alright. Let's get Koffing up to 16. Get out of here, Geodude. The two grass Pokemon will level up really fast. We just gotta go fight some Geodude and Onix. One more. There we go. Whoop, not where I wanted to go. Thank you. Get out of here. Here for rock Pokemon. There's a big one. Alright, let's just take down the Zubat. And we got our Ivysaur. Swap up Oddish. So we'll read about Ivysaur while we level up Oddish. So Ivysaur, still medium, still leveling rate, that keeps with all the evolutions, but I'll keep saying it, is a quadrupedal amphibian Pokemon that has blue-green skin with darker patches. On top of its head are pointed ears with black insides, and it has a narrow red eyes. Ivysaur has a short rounded snout with a wide mouth, and 2 pointed teeth in its upper jaw. Each of its feet have 3 claws on them. The bulb on its back has bloomed into a large pink bud. Its short brown trunk surrounded by a leafy green frond supports the bud. The weight of the plant prevents Ivysaur from running fast and standing on its hind legs, forcing its legs to grow sturdy. When the flower is ready to bloom, it gives off a distinct sweet-smelling aroma and starts swelling. Ivysaur will also start spending more time in the sunlight in preparation for its upcoming evolution. Exposure to sunlight adds to the strength of both Ivysaur and its plant. Ivysaurs are typically found in plains. In our Gen 2 Pokedex information for Ivysaur, Gold says exposure to sunlight adds to its strength. Sunlight also makes the bud on its back grow larger. Silver says, if the bud on its back starts to smell sweet, it is evidence that the large flower will soon bloom. And Crystal says the bulb on its back grows as it absorbs nutrients. The bulb gives off a pleasant aroma when it blooms. And that is our information on Ivysaur. We're having issue finding rock Pokemon down here. They know what we're here to do. Get out of here, Zubats. I should have just took out the 2 Rattata. And Oddish learns Stun Spore. Alright, well we have enough time in this episode to go through Bugsy's gem, so we're going to do that. We're going to start off with Koffing up front. And we're going to tackle down this Spinarak. Oh, you dropped that speed that I totally had on my Koffing. I guess we were faster than it starting out. Alright, we're going to swap over to Oddish here, and we're going to Poison Powder this Ladybug. And then we're going to swap to Ivysaur. Alright, we're going to swap Oddish up to start this fight. We both failed our first attack. This guy did some decent damage versus Caterpie. Oddish can take down this bug. We'll swap to Koffing for the Weedle. And then we're going to put Koffing up front against the Paris. Schmog! ×4 effective. Or at least ×2. Missed. Alright, we're gonna swap Ivysaur up. And just tackle through this Kakuna. We'll slow down here on the Beedrill. Misses the Fury attack. Bam! Alright, well we got a level up there. I was not expecting that on Ivysaur in that fight, but fine with me. We'll go heal up before we go take on Bugsy. So he starts out with the Metapod, which we're going to Poison Powder. And then we're going to start to absorb. It's going to take a little bit, but we'll get it down. Metapod does not have amazing defense. And we're going to let Ivysaur take on this Kakuna, even though Ivysaur's leveled up. Missed a tackle. But we hit the next ones. And with the Leech Seed, it goes down. And now we're going to put Koffing out against this Scyther. No poison. There it is. It has started its Fury Cutter, so we need to take it down now. Get going, Koffing. Missing a tackle is not going to help in taking down this Scyther quickly. I am a tad worried now. We need to survive this next Fury Cutter. Oh my goodness. And that tackle did not do a lot. Rot-row! 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 Well, I'm a gym leader, and I don't evolve my Pokemon from very crappy ones to okay-ish ones. Oh, snap! Yeah! Oh, I believe we lost. Bugsy won! Sure did. Alright, take two. Hey, you get a powered up Fury Cutter, what else are you supposed to do? I am also flabbergasted. But I saw the writing on the wall as soon as it started. Alright, let's get through these two. Alright, here's what we're gonna do now. Oddish. Stun Spore. Ivysaur. Leech Seed. Koffing. Tackle. Okay. That's about the most I can do to it. If Bugsy and Whitney both have one Pokemon and they're very hard to get their one move go. Yes, yes, they both do. The Fury Color rollouts are very scary. But I think we have Scyther this time. Good full paralysis. Koffing learned self-destruct. Alright, we get Fury Cutter. Now, I don't think anybody can learn Fury Cutter on this team. Ivysaur can, interestingly enough. Alright. GG, thank you. We are going to end this episode here for today. I have a couple meetings after lunch here, and then I might do an episode of Pandora's Box. We'll see. But hope you all did enjoy the Pokemon episode this morning, and we will be back tomorrow with more Pokemon. You have a good day too, Crescendo Bar.